Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Unfiltered Podcast. We are your host, Marco Barilla.
And Troy Scherzer.
Yes, indeed. And we got a doozy for you today because I brought this up to the table today. I talked to Troy before we started recording. He doesn't know about the situation, so I'm interested to see what you um have to say because this is a fascinating. So let's just hop right into it. So are you a big MMA guy?
A little bit. I know a little bit.
Like UFC? Do you watch a little bit of the UFC too, or?
Yeah, a little bit.
So way back when there used to be this UFC guy named Rampage Jackson. Pretty sure I'm saying that right. Dude was
Rampage
a
Jackson.
fucking. You can look him up. Dude's a fucking beast. He's an animal. He had a son. His name is Raja Jackson. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Um, and so he had a son, right? So this all begins where Raja. I'm gonna call him. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Raja. Um, got invited to like this underground like professional wrestling event. So it's like a Florida type shit. I don't know what it is. I don't remember the name. Um, so he's live streaming on Kick, right? You know, it's like kind of I want to say like
I know what
off
Kick is.
brand, yeah. So he's live streaming on there, and he gets invited backstage to talk to the wrestlers, and obviously me, I'm a big wrestling guy, so when the
Yeah.
cameras are pointed to like these wrestlers, they have to like act in their persona, they have to act as it's
Yep.
not a. So one of the wrestlers that is the main character, I guess, or the main part, his name is he goes by Psycho Stu, and he sees that Raja is live streaming, and he gets into character, and they're like shit talking yada yada, and then I allegedly it was a prop soda can. He like smacks it over Raja's head as like all part of like a bit, and obviously I
Yeah.
guess Raja being and Raja I'm pretty sure he is well trained in MMA and martial arts too. So this dude can fuck up another guy easily
Yeah.
because
Yep.
his father's a beast. Um, so once all this happened, so that's where this confrontation starts, and then he
Okay.
proceeds to watch the show. And again, this is all I want to say allegedly, but this is what Raja and other reports say is that the promoter of this wrestling company he invited Raja out backstage and the whole again, this is the wrestling nerd part side of me. He basically says that this was to set up a little spot in Psycho Stu's match where he would go into the ring and like pretend to like fuck him up and beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, all this is live streamed, so you can go back yourself and watch all this happen unfold, and it's really uneasy to watch in my opinion. But he like says I had so like the guys told me to storm the ring, and he's like he keeps telling him I'm actually gonna fuck him up. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm actually gonna like beat his ass up. And
Yeah.
so the match comes on. Psycho Stu is doing his thing in the ring, and then in comes Raja
Yeah.
behind. So like he's like facing forward, Psycho Stu, and he comes from behind him and fucking like Olympic slams his ass on the ground. And I'm pretty sure I'm actually you know what I'm gonna send you the video. You can get a live reaction to it. Hold on. How do I? Hold on. Basically, he fucking slams him on the ground, and then I counted. I believed while he's unconscious, proceeds to punch him in the face 18 to 20 times unconscious, mind you, so he can't defend himself.
Oh.
And like again, this was
Just send it
supposed
to
to
me.
be allegedly supposed to be a work. This is supposed to be fake part of the show. There you go. I'm gonna put it in the Discord here. Um, shit is mad fuck up. Um, and then you could see in the video here, like they have multiple other officials and wrestlers had to come and pry him off. Like it wasn't like, hey, stop doing that shit right now. No, they had to like.
Oh, this is just a photo
Other
from
fuck.
X.
Let me do it through
Hold on.
this.
If I click on X.
Yeah, you should be able to
Oh,
do
hold
it.
on. Never mind. I got it. Hold up.
Yeah, dude, it's. We're about to get a live reaction here.
Oh,
To try.
God. Hold on. No, it's really loud. Hold on. I got to switch it back. Give me a second. Damn.
It,
Oh,
it,
okay. Oh, he slams him.
yeah. And mind you, I think he got unconscious from that, and then he proceeded to get punched 18 to 20 times.
Oh, and he goes ham.
Dude, and the referee is not doing nothing. Again, he's kind of scared.
Yeah, he just stood there. What the hell? Oh, I have seen him.
Rampage Jackson, yeah. So,
Like,
shit
the
gets
dude
bad.
isn't quitting.
No, like again, that's his fucking ego, bro. That's that fucking kid's ego. Like, it was supposed to be a fake work to, like, give attention to the company, and he just like he literally told his chat and people, like, I'm actually gonna fucking punch him. I'm not gonna pretend.
Oh, when he slams him, yep, he's out cold, and then he just ham.
Like,
Damn.
no human decency. Just
And nobody stopped him. Like, you kind of got the one guy. He's like, "Hey, hey!" He keeps going. He's like,
I mean,
hey,
I would be a
hey."
little scared. I would be just like stars.
And the one dude finally jumps on him and takes him down. It's like, damn. Like, what are you doing? Stop.
No, dude,
It's
bad. It's bad.
It is really bad.
Obviously the video's plastered all over internet, so you guys at home can watch it yourself. I'll do what they say. Viewer discretion is advised. Shit is really messed up and fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Wow. But
I
like,
mean,
so
it's not like blood and gore or anything for everybody watching. It's just somebody getting.
You see a little bit of blood towards the end, but like it's very uncomfortable. Like he can't defend himself, and he's just going ham on him.
Yeah, you can tell when he basically body slammed him, which is fine. However, it knocked him out cold, and then he just started wailing, full on wail.
I mean, I'll be fucking scared shitless myself, but I mean, and that is super unprofessional, mind you. And fucking so, mind you, after this, right? He's still live streaming on Twitch. I'm not Twitch, Kick. I meant. So he's still live streaming this shit and doing whatnot. Multiple wrestlers. Yeah, so like after that, he obviously was evacuated out of the building, and he kept repeating to himself, like, I'm not gonna. And again, all this is still live streaming. He's like, I'm not gonna let them disrespect me like that shit. I'm fucking tired of that. Yada yada. Like, he seems like he's justifying himself for what he did. And mind you, like, after like a couple minutes later, he gets a phone call. I think there's someone inside the building still, and he says, and I quote, "They can't wake him up," and saying that he's still in the ring and he might be flatlined in the ring. They're like, he's unresponsive, unconscious. And you know what he says to that? The best part, he heard that he might have flatlined. The guy might have died, and he simply says, "My bad." He he almost murdered a dude in front of people, and he said, "My bad." And my God, bro.
Wow.
And like again, people were more like, the whole situation's so fucked up. What I don't understand is that, like, this is why this kid, I think he's like, I mean, I may be wrong. He might be like 23 or 25-ish years old, so he's relatively on the younger side still. But
yeah, he's like 25.
You still have that sense of, like, professionalism.
He's not like 16, 17. The man's 25. I don't get why we say he's still relatively young when he's 25 years old.
No, bro, yeah.
He's a grown-ass adult. It's no longer, he can't be called a child and get away with stupid shit like that. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Yeah, no, and like, the whole ordeal could have been prevented. I feel like if this would have, like, again, I feel like, I don't know, because I think he gets knocked out on Impact when that slam happened. Again, they probably thought that it was all part of the show, because originally the promoter asked him to, like, storm the ring and, like, pretend fuck him up, but like,
yeah.
And then it went extremely unprofessional. A day later, his father, Rampage Jackson, tweeted out. Also, mind you, after this whole ordeal happened, he was obviously quickly banned off of Kick, as he should, because I mean, he fucking recorded himself doing that. But his father tweeted out, and I quote, "I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that wrestler Stuart Smith, his real name, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja is unexpectedly hit in the side of the head him moments before Smith's match, Raja told him that he could get payback in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in this event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only a few days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset and that any of this happened, but my main concern is now that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick on the streaming platform for the
Yeah.
situation. So, I mean, like that kind of like I guess that I obviously had to say something because it is his son, and I feel
Yeah, fair
like,
enough.
but like, and then again, like so the whole thing that I think like there is footage of him getting a concussion, Raja, a few days before the event happened, and even
Yeah.
then, like if he knew that he was concussed, like why would you? I mean, again,
I
he's a grown ass
personally, it
man.
sounds like it sounds like a scapegoat. That's all it sounds like, honestly.
It's an excuse. I mean, yeah.
I mean, definitely sounds like a scapegoat.
And
That's all I gotta
it's
say.
so fucking stupid. Um, Also, I forgot to mention that the guy wrestler Psycho Stu was actually a former army veteran who decided to turn to professional wrestling like to cope with his PTSD, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, that's something to do when you get
Yeah.
back from the military.
Yeah.
Um, so not only has Raja been banned, like I said, off a kick, but the police are now investigating the situation. Raja is most likely going to be sued and could face an attempted murder charge that can lead to a 20-year prison sentence if found guilty.
Yep.
So, I mean, evidence is all there. He seems to be non-remorseful, and he seems to be like
Yeah,
obviously
really.
not self-defense. Fucking clearly, the dude's knocked out. Um,
Yeah.
as of August 24th, Psycho Stu is reportedly alive and recovering while at the hospital. And at the time of recording this, the 26th, there is a GoFundMe that I think has raised over $50,000 plus for Stu for his recovery. Um,
Nice.
so I mean that shit's just fucking scary. I mean that like that can just not be acceptable. Like I'm willing to bet that if I was the wrestling promotion and I was Psycho Stu's family, I would most obviously press charges on him.
Yeah,
That's
you could tell like he didn't give two shits about what happened. He didn't stop to think. He didn't do nothing. He just saw him, dropped him, and then just started wailing without thought. And you can tell it's like something that's been seared in him because from his father being in the UFC and them constantly fighting. I don't know. I've seen clips of them before of them like literally just start going at it just because like that's what they do because they both are well trained martial artists. Um, I don't know. It's a little ridiculous that we want to call him 25 and he's still a kid or he's still young. But
yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of very successful 25-year-olds that if they did that, yeah, they wouldn't see the light of day again.
No,
But because
yeah.
apparently his dad knows somebody, they
That
wanna just call it even. No, I'd sue the shit out of him.
that's just like fucking
Well,
wild, and I think
yeah,
that I'm willing to bet that he is going to be found guilty. There's just no if, but, whens, or ends. Like there's nothing to
yeah, really.
justify the fucking fact that he just basically almost attempted murder on this guy. Um,
Sorry about that.
he goes at the doggy, the doggo.
Yep, always the doggy.
Um,
Always the doggy.
damn dog.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what I wanted to quickly talk about. I zoomed past. I thought that was gonna last way longer. How unprofessional of me. But yeah, no, that's basically. I'm gonna keep an update on this. Like I said, he is still alive. Psychos do. I think I've also read multiple reports that since the attack, both Rampage Jackson and Raja have been like getting death threats, which again not justifiable, but like I mean, don't send anybody to death threats, please. But like, shit's fucking scary.
Yeah.
News reports.
That's nuts.
Yeah. No, yeah, his brother.
It's overall a horrible situation that should have never happened, and now everybody's facing the consequences of it.
Damn straight.
It's unfortunate, but I guess that's all I gotta really say about it, to be honest with you, because what are you gonna do? That's the bad part. It happened, and now he's gonna have to, face the music now.
Yeah,
If anything.
he's definitely cooked. I mean, that again, thoughts and prayers to Psycho Stu's family. I mean, that's fucking absolutely
Yeah, really.
brutal.
Yep.
But yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna keep update on that. Trying to think what else has been on my mind lately. I mean, I guess for the thumbnail and the clickbait, we could talk about
Quiet.
Taylor Swift's engagement.
Yes, very exciting. I just saw that. Yes.
You just saw
Very
that?
exciting.
Nobody at work told you, or like anybody else?
I don't work with anybody. I'm alone.
You don't work with any
It's very sad. No, I'm on my own.
You don't work with
It's
any
a very lonely
Swifties?
world. No, but I saw online today about her getting engaged. Was yet today or yesterday? It was I think it was today. Pretty sure.
I think it was today. I'm not the 26th.
Because I saw ESPN. It was either I think it was NFL on TikTok posted it, and I follow them, so it came up on my feed.
Of course, yeah. I mean, everybody
Very
got the
exciting.
notifications.
I do want to put that out there, though. We are a part of the Swiftie engagement era.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the
Part
fuck
of
up.
the same era as Taylor Swift.
Is that a fucking brag?
Apparently it is, because everybody that's got engaged recently is saying that it's a huge brag.
So you and your significant other are now part of the era.
Yeah, we're a part of the Taylor Swift engagement era.
Oh my god, bro.
Very exciting stuff. What that actually means, I don't know. That's all I know. I just figured I'd tell everybody, because why not? Fun little
Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Oh my gosh.
I got engaged the same year as Taylor Swift.
I'm not gonna lie. I could have I was so ready for Travis to propose at the end of the Super Bowl, even if they won or lost. I mean, if the Chiefs would have won the Super Bowl, that would have been the icing on the cake. But
what I really should do is go on FanDuel and bet $100 for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl.
Well, it's not gonna be
that's
special.
What's gonna happen.
I mean, they're gonna have like a
all
fucking.
know it's gonna happen.
They're gonna have like a wedding reception after.
Probably, or they're gonna be talking about a whole bunch. Now, dude, honestly, they're just gonna pay people, say this is what we want. However much money it's gonna cost, invite these people. Go book it from me. And
I mean, their fucking wedding.
People do it.
Their wedding is gonna be fucking humongous.
Did you see Logan Paul's wedding?
Yeah, it's in Italy. Lake Como.
Yeah, it was Italy. Oh, it was beautiful, and it was so cool seeing everybody there.
So many. Only a millionaire can wish for that, bro.
That was his wife's from Italy.
I didn't know that. She seems like she's like Norwegian or like Swedish or some other.
You would think that's what I was thinking, but I'm pretty sure she's from Italy, and that's why they did it over there. So then her family was there, and then he just flew out all his friends and family out there. Or you know what I mean? Well, I should say the rich people flew themselves out. He flew his family out. Yeah. Well, they probably just got like multiple private jets and just all flew out there at once. Split the cost.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when you're that fucking filthy, I mean, that's such a beautiful venue. Like,
It was so nice. Yeah.
It makes me wish. A brother can only fucking wish, bro.
A brother can only wish. That's what I'm saying. Only wish. One day. One day you save up. You mean you have what? You have 2 years till you're married. I got 2 years. Yeah.
So like save up money, then you can go to Lake Como.
Yeah.
What you want, man?
I don't think I want to go to Lake Como, to be honest with you, because I don't want to have everybody take a flight out to Italy, because I've never been to Italy.
You know, let me show you around, bro. Let me show you around. I got a couple.
Let me show you around.
You never been to Italy?
Market knows people. Nope. Why do you think Margaret? Why do you think I've been to Italy out of everybody?
I don't know.
Why would I go to Italy?
Maybe for like a family little trip or some shit. You never know.
I'm not rich like that. Don't get me.
I don't know,
Push up
man.
with these
It
rich
sounds
people.
like you are.
I ain't rich.
That's fucking.
I
Italy
just
is definitely a must
I take
go
my
to
little trips
place.
here and there.
Italy is a must go to
Yeah, but it's
place.
so expensive to
It
fly out
is.
to.
It's
Yeah. So
maybe going in off season. Do you think it'd be cheaper if you go like in during the winter?
I don't know.
If I had to
I
guess,
don't know anything about Italy to even know if there's like what the off season is.
but we'll go. Guys, I got family there, so we'll probably just stay at their place instead of spending money on a hotel. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
plus most of Italy is already fucking sinking in the water, so most of the streets are just boats. W
Fair
Italy
enough.
for floating,
Fair enough. W
sinking.
Italy.
Italy, so
Woo!
because like I don't remember much. Because I went when I went last time I went was
Yeah.
2012, so I was like, my
Yeah.
math is gonna be extremely wrong here. I was probably
That
around
is
like
way.
I was like 10 or
It's a long
12 ish
time
years
ago.
old when I went to Italy.
Yeah.
Um, but all I remember is that they love porn in Italy.
What the fuck?
Italy is a very sexual fucking country.
What the
Um,
hell?
like you know how, and you know how like America has got like Adult Swim at nighttime.
Yeah.
The legit
They
just
have
show
porn.
porn on TV at night.
I think I have heard of that before.
I'm like
If I'm
I'm
not
really
mistaken.
curious if they still have it because I remember Italy
Marco needs to
like
go see.
I have to go see for
He
myself,
needs
bro.
to see it.
Um, there was this one time we weren't shopping and in like a nice little town, and my illiterate ass stumbled upon a library, and there was a whole entire section of just
Library.
like sex books, and I'm like, oh my god. They were like, and the covers of these were just full on tits. I'm like, what the fuck are we
Marco's
doing,
walking around Italy with a hard on because he saw porn on some books.
dude? I'm
He's
telling you,
like, no,
it's
mom.
super.
He just
And
holds his hand in front of his crotch, walking around.
that's fun. I did
Mom,
pee pee. I did
no,
pee pee. Um,
please, don't look downstairs.
That's fucking insane. No, but Italy.
I
But
need some
besides the
stuff.
porn, Italy is extremely beautiful and extremely hot. Like going in the summer is a fucking death sentence. Like
Really?
it's extremely hot. And I remember the one time I went to Italy. It was August, I think it was August, and I went to this private pool. And one of the rules they had there is you have to wear those fucking little. I call them head condom. You know the little fucking thing that swimmers wear, like Olympic swimmers, to like protect your hair.
Hey, swim cap.
I just call them head condoms. Same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
It's because it's the only condom he's putting on anyway. So.
it's true. I mean, I had to get an extra humongous,
Uh,
massive size for my big
yeah.
ass head.
You can't. You still can't find.
Get the
Your
fuck out! You
fucking
can't even
bowling
say it
ball.
right, dickhead.
That fucking bowling ball that you walk around with.
Fucking
Dum,
Stewie
dum,
Griffin.
dum.
I know you're not. You're fucking mega mind head looking head ass is talking, bro. Fucking mega.
Somehow you still have a bigger forehead than me with your bowling ball up
No,
there.
bro.
Yep.
I
Bro
do
hasn't
not.
seen his hairline since 2012.
I have a pretty good hairline. I'm not gonna lie. Yours is like a little. Yours is a
That's
little
what they
iffy.
all say. That's what they all say.
Fuck
You
you,
have a good
man.
hairline.
Fuck you.
Too funny with your good ass hairline.
Yeah, I'm fucking completely unprepared. I'm so unprofessional.
Oh, I did want to mention this, but you spoke about weather a little bit. I noticed, I don't know if you noticed this because I mean, you don't deal with the seasons as much per se as like I'm in direct line. My work is
Hmm.
with all seasons and like it switches depending on the season. It just seems like, I don't know if you noticed it, it's like a shift in weather in recent years. I don't know if you've been noticing it. Where it's like it feels like summer's coming like a little bit earlier now, and like the early fall's coming a little bit earlier now.
I have
I
no.
say this
Yeah.
because like I don't know if you remember, it was like we had, I want to say, from I do remember this specifically because it wasn't tough for us, but I remember from like the middle of March. It was like March 10th, March 15th, something like that. For like 2 months straight, it was like 60 degrees outside. Just straight 60. Like in the mornings, it was cooler, like high 40s, and then by the daytime, it was like mid 60s.
Huh.
And it was, I don't know if you noticed that, but this, I will say, season has been the worst out of all the seasons I've been alive for, or not alive for, I should say, but been doing this job for. Um, because it was just slow for for 2 straight months. It was just slow because it's that awkward spot where nobody has their AC on, nobody has their heater on, so
Oh,
nothing's
like right,
breaking. We're
yeah.
just doing tune-ups and crap, but it's like every day it's just slow, and you're just like, oh,
I think
it
I
was
have
convenient for me because
noticed
I
it.
moved, but
It's
but
been
then it was like,
cold.
yeah, but mid-May it like switched over to like 80s. And then from like the end of May, beginning of June, it hit like high 80s and like low 90s, and it just stuck until like the middle of July, end of July.
Oh yeah.
And then I want to say August hit, and it just seemed like it like every week it got a little bit cooler. If you haven't noticed, and
Oh
like
no, I have.
today,
Yeah, yeah. Today was good. Today was
literally like
good.
last week, and then this week, it's like we're getting into like the mid like to low 70s.
Hmm.
It's just okay, cool. This is great.
I
What
have
the hell?
noticed
It's
that. No,
August. Why is it not hot out still? It's still supposed to be
I don't mind it. Do
summertime.
you mind it?
Why? I don't I love summer. I don't like the cold. So I'm like,
Really?
screw off cold. Keep away,
I
go
fucking.
away. I don't want it.
I
I
think
hate the cold.
I love fall is my favorite time of year. I think fall is like
I
perfect in
do
my.
love fall. Fall is awesome time. I love early fall. Late
Mm,
fall starts getting me depressed. Then Christmas comes, I'm all happy again. And then winter. What I consider winter is after New Year's is winter, and it is the
really?
most
I
depressing
mean, cause
three
yeah.
months of
What
all
like
time.
January and
And then it's
February,
like
March?
beginning of March, it's like woo for one day because my birthday and her birthday, and then drop right back down until it gets warm out. It's just dead, nothingness,
I mean, I get
depression.
it because, like, at the same
I hate it.
time, I was just
Hate it
talking
so
about
much.
it with my dad. Is that like obviously now that I'm out of school, like summer, there's no point of summer break because I'm still working in the summer, so nothing
Yeah,
really.
it's a
Now
lot.
that it's
It's a lot
hotter,
different. Yeah.
um, but like I and definitely like age has definitely come into play with this. But like I find myself
Yep.
not really enjoying as much like around Christmas time. I feel like you said, especially
Oh,
for
we did talk. I
people.
feel like we did talk about this before.
Yeah, because like I feel like at the same time, like if you're in Pennsylvania, like us, like it's hit or miss with if we get snow or not. Like I couldn't tell you the last time we had a fucking white Christmas where it
And
snowed
the
on
funny, like
Christmas.
2 years ago, it like flurried in the beginning of December,
Yeah,
and then
I think
nothingness
yeah, I
until like
remember.
the end of January.
Um, no, yeah, literally that's like the last time. But I get what you mean because like fall. I mean, fall for me, I'm much happier. I
I
love
love fall.
Halloween. I love
Yeah,
this. Everything smells like firewood and pumpkin flavored everything, and it's all cozy and like, oh, dude.
I do enjoy it. I do
Um,
enjoy a good fall, but however, I'm also I have a love hate relationship with fall because I know what comes after fall, and I don't like it. So I'm like, this
I'm
is
not
great.
against
But as
winter. I
time
just think
goes
that
on, I just get more and more upset.
I mean, you know
Pretty
me. Like
much.
I'm fucking like shorts and short sleeve all year round, so I really don't give a fuck about weather.
Fair enough.
Um,
Yeah, that's usually what I am until like January. January hits, I switch to
really,
pants. It's just cold and depressing, and I no longer am thinking of warmth.
that's
And like I don't know if you noticed this, it's like I want to say end of September, beginning of October. We've been getting like a pre winter where it drops to like
yes.
40s. You know what I
There's
mean?
been
And like
some
it like gets
frigid
to very
Halloweens.
low 50s. Yeah, it gets to low 50s, and then it jumps up in the middle of October and almost even into the end of November. It's just kind of like 60s. You know what I mean?
No, I get
I
it.
only say that because when I was a kid, at least I don't know, you probably were around, but you're probably a baby. There is snowed on Halloween. There was snow on the ground while we were walking around on Halloween. And I remember
Really?
as a kid, every Halloween I would have to bundle up, with multiple sweatshirts and like long pants because it was cold out. Last year I was in shorts and a t-shirt and I was sweating. So
During Halloween?
that's what my feeling is. Yeah,
No,
I
I
feel like
get
the
it.
last couple years it's just been warm. But it's weird. It's like the end of September, beginning of October. Winter like tickles your bum hole and is like, "Hee, I'm
Yeah.
coming," and
I
then runs
think
away again until
I
January, where it just puts it right on in and fucks you over.
January is way. I feel like the past years, January has been way worse than January has been way worse than December. Um, I think you're right. I
Mhm.
have noticed, and I told my dad this too. Is that like every single winter it gets colder and colder, and then it gets more like I feel like something's
Yeah,
up.
and it's getting it. It seems like it's getting a like we're going from extreme heat to a very long cool season, or like a you know what I mean, like just moderate temperatures, like right now, or like a little bit cooler, or to right now, you know what I mean, for a while, and then you get to extreme cold, and
Hmm.
then you get to a mild for like months on end, and then you get like a month of just extreme heat again. And it's been like that for the past couple years because last year I
Yeah.
remember it for like one straight month, every single day it was like 92 or above for an entire month, and then it just like went away, and that was it done.
No,
I just
literally.
I hate it that it went away.
I just
I want it
think
to around still. I want it so
I just
badly.
think for me, especially like the week I went to camp was probably like one of the worst. Like the week before I went to camp, weather like you said was like a
Yeah.
little cold, little like in the 70s if even. And I
Hmm.
went to camp. I'm not sure if it's cuz it's not in where I usually live, but it was fucking humid. It was bad. Like I was my
Really?
clothes were getting like not sticky, but like you know
Yeah.
like that fucking yucky
Oh,
weather, and I hate that.
sticky.
I hate that.
Sticky, 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 bitch.
And
Oh,
then
that's I do
and then
hot shit.
usually like the week after, like last week was fucking back to being normal. Um, but I don't mind it because like I love like in the middle weather. Like right now we're in the gray. In my opinion, we're in like the grace period of weather where
Yeah,
it's
I
starting to
just feel like
like.
that grace period lasts too long nowadays. It's not like
I don't
even
mind
four
that though.
seasons. I for me it kind of sucks. So we're just slow on these like middle periods, and it's coming earlier and coming later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I should say it's coming earlier now. I should say, and then lasting longer, just like someone else I know. Anyway, um,
Like you.
that's my thought on the weather. I just felt like I should share with everybody because I'm opinionated on the weather and
Weather.
I hate it.
Wouldn't you want to know, weather
I'm a
boy?
weather boy. Wouldn't you like
Wouldn't
to know,
you,
weather
weather
boy?
boy? But yeah, no, I get it though. I think that the fact of the matter is that like I love fall, and I think that for me like winter has kind of dipped down in value for me because I
Hundred
just think
percent.
that I don't go out sledding or tubing anymore. I really don't. I don't do that. I don't like. I don't want to say Christmas is overrated. That's a very bold statement. I just think that like it doesn't. I don't get me wrong. I love spending time with the family, and I love giving gifts, and I love
It
getting
doesn't hit
gifts.
like it used to.
Yeah, no. And I think
No, I agree.
anybody who's old will understand that.
Yeah,
Um,
100%. It lost its value a little bit. Like I feel like we've had the same exact conversation, but it doesn't matter.
I love it. No,
That I feel like last if you went, or I should say, when you get a significant other, whether it be a man or woman, it's fine. We don't judge around here.
you
Uh,
do.
we do a little bit.
I don't.
Um,
Yeah.
that it increases the value slightly because it now becomes more important because you got to get gifts for each other and it becomes
Mm.
exciting again.
You have to feel like you have to. I mean, at least from my perspective, you have to. Like, it's that constant urge to like one up each other with gifts. Like I got you this gift. Oh, I got you a better
Yeah,
gift.
it's that, and especially when like you guys are both working full time, or you're both making decent money, and it's like you're financially sound, you can spend a good chunk of change on it. It becomes very enjoyable because it's like, no fucking way you got me that. What? And yeah, you're just freaking out about stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta up my game for this
Ooh.
Christmas
Oh, yeah, it's a
because,
very
well,
special.
no, I don't have anything in mind. I just wait until like a month before, and I get like the same kinds of things, and then like a couple things here and there
I mean, that's
that
okay,
she
I
likes.
guess. I mean, like my dad always gets like fucking cologne or like underwear or
Mm.
some fucking shit. I mean,
I
he's
I this past year I didn't do too bad. I did pretty well. I got her. Did I get her? Did I, get- I did. I got her the UGG shoes things that she wanted and a
mm,
camera. Wait,
can't.
was it camera her birthday? I don't remember, to be honest with you. No, camera was for Christmas. That's right. Yeah, yeah, I remember because her birthday, I got her other stuff. Yeah, sorry. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
that's what it was. I did get her a camera, which is nice. But I did. I'm very notorious for getting leggings and like basic stuff that she wears normally.
I mean, if
I'm
it's
very
something,
notorious for doing
it's
that.
something that like she's gonna wear, like I don't think that'd be a waste or think it'd
Yeah,
be.
I just feel like I do it every year, and it's like, oh, cool, leggings,
I
thank
mean,
you, and then it just becomes a normal pair of leggings.
do you guys have like a price range you guys are going on when it comes to gifting, like a certain?
Not right now. Last year, I don't know if I even want to say how much,
Up to you. I don't know.
but we did like between 600 and 800.
That's reasonable for a couple.
So, and I, right, that's what we did. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's right. Birthdays, and our anniversary. We kept it very low this season, but that was also because we were moving. We
Oh yeah,
moved
I
a
remember.
week. We moved a week before our anniversary, and 2 days after we moved. 2 days. I'm sorry. Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. 4 days before we, or 4 days after we moved, she graduated from college.
I remember that
So it
was
was very
May.
chaotic.
That was
That I
in
remember
May.
because we had to push off the pod a little bit because it was like
Mm-hmm.
we just moved, we got graduation, we got everything. Yeah,
That
but
was in May. I
that's right.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we stay pretty consistent around there. It just I definitely this year last year I was like I wanted to go to New York during Christmas time, see the
I
trees and
remember.
see the
Yeah.
lights and everything, and that was cool.
I've
Definitely
been there.
going there.
It's very beautiful. Yeah.
But it was fucking cold.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
Like cold.
Christmas in New York
It was
and
like 30s during the day. It was cold. Not a fan of it. I had to
oh,
wear too many layers, and then I just looked too big, and then I'm just like, ugh. Yeah.
I fucking thrive in the cold. That's what I feel
I
the
do
most.
like. I don't have to run my AC or heat very much because I keep it lower, and that's very nice. But so my house doesn't get warm. That's convenient, and I can sleep in the cold, which is very nice.
Yeah.
But
I
going
think the
outside
problem is
sucks.
my room gets fucking like, and I've told this I think multiple
Oh
times.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, because of the summertime.
my room gets like unnormally amount of hot. That's not even a word, unnormally.
Yeah.
But like you get
It.
like, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what. I guess there was a way the house was structured or built, but like it seems like all the heat gets like trapped in my fucking part of the room.
Yeah,
Like
heat rises, and especially your room that doesn't have much ventilation. All the heat's gonna hit your room and just stick in there.
it's fucking bad. It's
And
bad.
especially the windows you have and
I
whatnot.
legit
It
leave
just
when it's
creates a hot
wintertime.
box up there.
Yeah, when it's fall and wintertime, I legit just leave my
Yep.
windows open.
Yep.
Just to cool
Yep.
me off. I
Uh-huh.
love it. I mean, a part of me does wish that we have a lot of snow this year. I kind of want snow because I feel like I don't. I mean, there's something about snow that makes me happy. I think it
Yeah.
just unlocks the inner child in me.
Fair enough. I do this year. I do want to get out and I want to go play in the snow. I want
Oh
to
yeah,
be a little
that
kid
should be a
again.
goal.
I didn't
Me
do that
neither.
last
Yeah.
year, but I want to do that.
I gotta make a snow
I do
angel and
agree.
shit. It's gotta be the goal.
And where else do we want to go?
Oh,
The
the Christmas
whatever
photos.
gardens. No, whatever gardens. Longwood Gardens. For the like Christmas time event when they have everything lit up and there's nice lights and everything, whatnot
Oh, you know
outside
where we should
and
go?
inside.
Or you should
That
go.
looks awesome.
You should go to. You ever been to I'm fucking just blanked out the name. Holy fuck.
Oh, where?
Oh my god, I forgot the name. Fuck, I know they have like very good apple cider.
Is it
Oh
like a
my
farm?
no. Fuck. I get this is pissing me off now.
Unfortunately, I can't help you.
It's a very nice, cozy, quaint little village. Oh, something village. It has a village in the name. Whatever.
You-
Point is,
Um,
winter. I
Taylor's
forgot
Village.
Peddler's Village. Yes,
Oh yeah, we go there all the time.
I fucking love
Very
Peddler's
nice.
Village.
Yes, very nice.
They have some of the best warm hot apple cider to warm you up during the hot. That
Mm-hmm.
shit I
Mm-hmm.
love. I love I forgot what farm does it, but they do like a humongous ass light show while you're shitting in your car and shit and just relaxing. Um, very cool. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm paying attention to this Mets and Phillies game. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm telling this while not watching, but I'm watching the play by play. It's
Okay.
currently it's
What's the
currently
score still?
it's currently tied 5-5, bottom of the ninth. But the Mets have bases loaded with no outs.
Damn.
We
Well,
might walk this motherfucker off. Knock on wood,
GG's. GG's.
dude. Speaking of baseball, the Mets been fucking making me angry. I fucking hate the Mets right now.
Mets suck.
They do, but like when the Mets are home, my dad showed me a statistic. The Mets are 8-0 at home when they're playing the Phillies. So the Phillies have yet to win at Citi Field. Yep, and that's a base hit, and I think the Mets won.
Yep. Single to center. He scored. Yep.
Yippee! Make that 9-0,
Definitely, man. They
motherfucker.
walked it off. Yep. Mets walked it off.
Damn, and it was Johan Duran.
Yeah,
Too.
it was not bottom of the ninth. So yeah, it's a walk off.
Woo!
Wow, you guys finally hit 70. Look at you guys go.
Holy, I mean, we're 6 games behind y'all, motherfuckers.
You guys have been 6.5 this entire time.
We win to
Well,
win.
I guess now you'd be 5.5.
Let's
Is it
fucking
gonna
go.
refresh? Gonna refresh. I'm confused.
Leave it to the fucking Mets to give me a heart attack.
The Mets. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, for
Maybe, maybe not.
I don't know. I think if we lock it in, I think we're calling up
Yeah, there it is.
our young guys pitching wise to help us because
Yeah.
we've been
Guys
sucking
have been
cock.
shit.
Oh fuck yeah, baby! I mean, I'm doing good in fantasy. My Chipotle
It's still
league.
going on.
Yeah, Chipotle. I think we have like 2 to 3 weeks left. Let me check.
Wow,
When
that's not too bad.
week 21.
Aren't you
Yeah.
in playoffs? Ain't you in playoffs?
So next week's our final normal week, and then we start. But I'm second place in our league.
So how does it work for playoffs for you? Is it like by week or is it by?
Yeah, it's by week.
Okay.
Um,
So what? Your thing's only 2 weeks long.
the playoff? So
Playoffs,
it goes
yeah.
quarterfinal, semifinal, then final.
Okay. So 3 weeks.
So I think the top. So it's an 8-man league. So the top 5 players do it? No, 6.
Mhm.
As of right now, Nico is sitting at a 80 and 109 loss record right now in 8th place.
80 and 109. Damn.
And my dad, well-known Chipotle employee, is sitting at 111 and 73.
What are you sitting at?
I'm second, 106 and 84. So
Rash.
I'm in, and then Dustin, I think that's Colin's friend, or I keep getting his friend and cousin confused. He's third. Colin started off the year strong, and now he's 7th at 85 and 103. He's not making the playoffs.
How many teams make it? 6?
I think 6. It had to be 2v2, and then not. Yeah.
And then 1 bye or 2 bye.
Yeah, I'll keep you out there. I mean, I want that championship belt. That's what I want.
No, fair enough.
Fucking, I mean,
Fair enough.
oh, fucking Johan Duran is on my fantasy team. Fuck! He fucking shat the bed right now. Dude has an, oh
Okay.
my god, he fucking, enough about me. Are you doing a football league?
I am. Yes,
yeah,
we
you were doing
I
it.
actually just did a draft.
How'd that go?
For a couple of us. I think it's a 8-man, 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure. Was it? I think 8. Or it could be. It's 6 or 8. I don't know. Either way, did the draft last Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, it went well. No, Monday. No, Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah. It went well, but it was pretty. Hold on, I'll pull up my team real quick. I do like my chances. Now, this is the first time this league has been a thing. So before we go jumping on Troy, I don't play with these people. Also, it's a very small amount of people, so everybody has a good team.
I like that. I
You know
personally
what I
like
mean?
that. I
Which
that yeah.
I mean, it's good but bad because it's like you're looking and it's just you don't you know what I mean? You just don't know. And then you're like, is that a bad choice? Was it someone better? And you just hope for the best. I might switch in TJ Hawkinson over Sam Laporta. I
Y'all,
don't
is
know.
this like a money league or for shits and giggles?
So it was supposed to be, but two people decided last minute that I never said that. And anyway,
Oh my god, you gotta
it
get this.
is for most of us, and we put like $7.50 in.
Hmm.
And basically, what it's gonna do is there's a site where you can get like off-brand jerseys for people. Whoever wins can get a jersey off of their choice. It's like $30 for the jersey, but they're pretty nice quality. They're just not like official, NFL stuff. They're still pretty nice. My team, I got Josh Allen as QB for 2 running backs. I got Bijan Robinson and Jonathan Taylor. 2 wide receivers, I have Tyreek Hill and Malik Neighbors. I'm very up on Tyreek this year. A lot of people were putting his stock down this year. I do believe he's going to do well because we got a fresh Tua back. Last year, he didn't do very well, but you also got to remember Tua was out for over half the
I
season.
know that's the
He
guy
had a
that fucking gets a
mediocre
lot of
quarterback,
CTE.
and he is one year removed from like a almost 2,000 yard season. So actually, back to back. No, I'm sorry. I think it was back to back 1,700 yard seasons. So before we, want to throw shade on him, 1 year his actual good quarterback gets hurt and he doesn't do well. Everybody's back and everybody's trotting along, doing well. So I think I'm very high on him. He actually helped me win my. I have a family league that I also do. I picked him up the first time I was in there, and he helped me win the whole thing on my first year.
Damn.
So
Nice.
yeah, oh yeah, I went like 14-0. It was really bad, and I lost once before the playoffs. I think I lost by .01, which is nuts, but it happened. I lost by .01 points. And that was my only loss. And then I just destroyed everybody in the playoffs. But anyway, last year I came in third or fourth. Can't remember. I didn't make it to the finals. I made it to the semifinals. So it'll be right. But then I have Sam Laporta as tight end. My flex is Garrett Wilson on the Jets, which is pretty good. I have Steelers defense, which is one of the better defenses.
Everybody's got Steelers defense.
And
Garrett
I
has
have all
Steelers
as my
defense.
kicker, which is the Dallas kicker. Which I think with Dak, you generally with Dak out there, and you got what's his name, CeeDee Lamb, and what's the old Steelers player out there, the troublemaker. I forget his name. Anyway,
Oh,
with them both out
fucking
there, I think
Aaron
they'll be able
Rodgers.
to either score. No, you're so stupid.
I don't fucking
Um, with both of them out there, they'll at least be able to get close, and he'll be able to kick field goals, if not, extra points. So I think we'll be good there. I just don't think the Dallas is going to be very good. Other than that, they're going to be very good against trash teams, and not very good against good teams. But I think they're still going to score, field goals a decent bit. Anyway, bench, I got Stephon Diggs, which I am excited for. I have him on the bench, and I think he's going to be very valuable because Drake May, I feel like he was what Drake May lacked was a number 1 receiver. He didn't have receiver help worth shit last year. However, he still had a pretty decent year. So I'm very up with Stephon Diggs being the number 1 receiver out there. I don't think, Patriots are really going to do anything, but Stephon Diggs loves being a ball hog and loves when you pass to him. And I think Drake May, having a good receiver, might be able to, make some touchdowns, get some points for me. But he's on the bench because I want to see what happens before I put him in. And then this is crazy. I have number 2 and 3 tight ends, ranked tight ends for fantasy on my team. I have Sam Laporta, which is number 2, and then I have TJ Hawkinson on the Vikings, which is number 3. Crazy. but I picked them both up because they were both available. And then I got Michael Pittman Jr. on the Colts. I have Tony Pollard for backup running back. I got Dak Prescott as a bench. I have Sutton on the Broncos, the number 1 receiver on the Broncos, which could be good value. And then I got Kenneth Walker III, which is the Seahawks running back, which some people are down on him. However, I feel like that team is going to be trash, but they're going to run the ball a whole damn lot. So I'm hoping if he doesn't get hurt, he did some damage last year. I think he's going to do well.
Yeah.
Overall, I feel like I have a pretty solid lineup.
Yeah. I like when the leagues are smaller because that's happened to me a couple times.
Everybody, I mean, let's go. This is who I'm going against. I'm going against my one friend Ryan. Actually, Ryan was on the pod. He's got Baker, Barkley, Henry, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Smith, and Jigba, McBride for tight end on the Cardinals, McLaurin first flex, Eagles D, and Dicker, which is the Chargers kicker, I believe. My probability is 51%. I'm supposed to
of
win
winning it or going to the playoffs.
No, between me and him for the game. I projected to score 3 more points than him. For most part, we are pretty damn even, like all along the lines. Now, his tight end is rated to have a higher scoring game than mine. But Sam Laporta has up and down. I might switch him out for Hawkinson. I haven't decided because I am not very up on McCarthy, which is he is the second year for the Vikings, which is now officially the starter. I don't believe he's going to be very accurate. Is one of his biggest flaws, and his arm kind of sucks. So if he can get that down, he can be good. But I think his accuracy is going to hold him back, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere. But I think he's going to do a lot of check downs to Hawkinson rather than air it out to what's his name? We all know who I'm thinking about. The Vikings wide receiver, whatever his name is. You guys know who I'm talking about.
I can't help you. Yeah.
I know. I feel so bad. I don't even know his name. That's so terrible of me.
How dare you? I want to point out quickly. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it a while back, but yes. I'm still currently winless in my money league. I'm 0-21. Don't know how. And instead of
in what baseball?
In my one of my other baseball money leagues I'm in. Instead of $7.50, I spent $50 on this.
Wow.
And I'm currently presumably in dead last.
You're a little far down there.
Yeah, I think my homie said I can have my money back. I'm fucking taking that shit and never doing this again. Fuck that, bro.
Damn.
I mean, again, way different from the Chipotle. I'm in 4 leagues, but I'm primarily paying attention in the Chipotle league because I want that championship belt.
Is it just you're not paying attention to it, or is it?
It's a combination of that. I'm not because the money league is on ESPN Fantasy, and I'm not really too informed in ESPN. I use Yahoo Fantasy primarily. I like Yahoo better.
Yep. Okay, that's what I'm used to, and they did it on ESPN.
Yeah,
which I've used it in way far in the past, but a lot has changed. So.
Yeah, no, I don't like ESPN. I mean, again, it could be just that the format is way different. I feel like it's way more easier on Yahoo Fantasy. But I'm also in a family league, and I'm not doing too bad on that. But out of all my 4 leagues, I'm doing better in the Chipotle league. But yeah, so ways to $50, and safe to say I won't be doing a money league on ESPN Fantasy. I will do a money league on Yahoo Fantasy though, if you want to do that. We gotta get you into the baseball league next year.
Baseball, dude. I literally don't pay attention until just the overall scores of the playoffs. Other than that, or if we plan on going to a game. Other than that, I don't pay attention worth crap.
I mean, I help Isaiah, and Isaiah's doing not that bad. But yeah, no, it's fun. I got back into fantasy a few years ago, and I've yet to win it, but I'm locking in this year for Chipotle League. At least Chipotle League. I don't think I'm fucking winning a game in that money league, and I think it's more impressive that I didn't win any games. I think I should get money for losing.
That's fair. That's fair. Like if you go 0-21 is like generally impressive.
And
Like
I don't even
how do you
have
do
I
that?
don't even have a horrible team either. Like I'm pretty sure I've a couple names you probably didn't
You
know.
just suck.
It's just
Pretty
bad
much.
luck. It's bad luck. I have Corey Seager. I have Mookie Betts. I have Alex Bregman. I have Spencer Strider. I have like I mean my that team needs fixing. To be fair, honestly, I should maybe that should be my goal. I should at least win one game. If I win one game, that counts. I feel like I should win money for that.
Fair enough. Yeah, there you go. You can
Fucking.
finally kick the drought.
What do you? So you said it's a money league. Do you have any punishments for your league or just yeah? Come on,
No, no.
lame.
I wish I could get my friends into that sort of thing.
I would do it for
But
baseball, but I'm not about football. If I mean, that's why
there's
like
just so many people that won't.
a part of me thinks
They're
that
like
Nico, huh?
the problem is most of the time is usually it is the halfway point. Everybody starts losing interest
Yeah, that's
unless you have dedicated football fans, which I do have some. I just don't have enough to do a full league to make it worth it.
yeah. No, I get that.
And that's where it kind of sucks in that realm of of thought, just because if you don't have enough, then it's too small teams. Then you get people just
I feel like that's the same with
personally
my
just
dad,
to go all over the
my
place.
Chipotle league. I think out of that entire Chipotle league, me, my dad, and I think Dustin are the only ones who are paying attention and make moves. Like Nico doesn't do it anymore. I don't think Colin. I think doesn't because again, Colin started off really good this year and he just stopped giving a shit. I think and just kind of let it go. The thing is, that I ask people when this first starts. I'm like, "Hey, do you want to do it?" And they say yes. And like I tell them like, baseball obviously has most games in any sport, so you're gonna have to like, not always pay attention, but like fix your lineup and shit. And they say
Yeah,
okay, and they just never fuck. I mean, I don't care because as long as
yeah, I know
I
exactly what you mean.
I tell
My main thing is trading. It's so hard to trade with
yeah
people that aren't like dedicated. They're just like, why would I
yeah
trade you them? I
literally
don't
the
need
same with
them.
my league. Yep, because like
Like,
me and
oh,
my dad are the
dude,
only
yeah,
ones.
but you got to move things around, and I
I
think something that'd be cool is you have to do one trade per week. Like you have to do a trade.
oh, there's a cooldown or there's a
Like just you're required in order to play that week, you have to do a trade before the beginning of the week.
that's
I
insane.
feel like it. Well, I only say that to keep things moving around a little bit, and you also number one, you keep people active because you know what's going on. You know who did well. You knew who did this or that. You can kind of use people to your advantage because you can say, you know what, I have him sitting on my bench and he keeps doing pretty damn well, and I see this person, their wide receiver, their wide receiver two has only gotten them 10 points a game, and this guy's getting 19, like 16, 19 a game. He could use them, and I could use the running back sitting on his bench or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
To
mean,
keep
because like it's the same thing
that's
with
what you need, bigger leagues if you want to do that to keep things moving around and
yeah,
whatnot.
and it's
So
harder to find people that are dedicated, like you said, especially with me. Because
yeah.
like my dad loves doing fantasy. He's been doing it for like years now, and I love doing fantasy. And so like at that entire Chipotle league, I've only made trades with my dad. No one I've proposed people trades to other people. They just don't look
Yes,
at
I
him.
send them all the time.
And
I
I
send
say,
like
look at your trade, bro. Look at your trades, and they just never do. I was able to fucking snag Kyle Raleigh off my dad, and
oh,
he's the one who just hit fucking 50 home runs in a season, and
oh, there you
he's
go.
still going off. I mean, it's I love it because it's a risk. Because like I traded away a young good pitcher for him, and now the pitcher is not doing good, but Kyle Raleigh just hit his 50th tank, so now it feels like I'm like I said, I'm most proud of that team because I have out of my entire team, I have the top three people in home runs. I have Otani, Schwarber, and Kyle Raleigh on my team.
Oh, there you go.
So I
How
have
many is Otani at this season?
Tani's like 46 or 47. I think
Okay.
he's the same amount as Schwarber. I think they're on the
Is he
same.
up on steals this year? Is he down on
Otani.
steals? Yeah.
Oh, so they were just talking about this. He's lower on steals because now that he's pitching, they don't want him to like risk him getting hurt
Oh,
stealing.
yeah, sliding and shit. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I get it makes sense. It just, was it last season he made the 52-52 club?
50 club. Yeah, something like fucking that. Save, wins, pitching, batting. He's at 45 home runs right now, which is
Okay.
only
Yeah.
84 RBIs.
Which
He's
I am. One thing I am. We didn't make it, and the Mets didn't make it, and the Guardians didn't make it. So I was like, you know what? Let the
last
Dodgers
year.
get their win. Yeah, let the Dodgers
Oh
get their World
man,
Series. Let Otani get
I'm
his ring finally, and call it a
I'm
fucking day.
still not over last year for the Mets. That was like the most euphoric fucking feeling I can ever. That was literally the most joy I've ever felt as a Mets fan, and it
That
comes
was 2022 as a Phillies fan
just like the
when we made it to the World
magical.
Series against Houston Astros. Now, making it was euphoric.
You made
Go
it to
back,
World
didn't we?
Series at least, by the way.
Yeah, we went up what 1 or 2 game? Did we go up 2 games or was it
Uh,
1-1? We
hold
won.
on.
Oh, I think we won one. They won one. We won a second one, and then they won like 3 straight.
I felt that for y'all because y'all was saying that fucking one song, the on
Yeah,
here on my own or some shit like that, and like
yeah.
a part of me was rooting for it because I fucking hate the Astros. Again,
I know.
I
I
don't.
know.
It was the same shit last year. I don't like the Dodgers because they're overrated, and I fucking as a Mets fan, you gotta hate the Yankees. So I
Yeah,
don't want either team to win, but I wanted the Dodgers to win over the
I
Yankees.
wanted it. I wanted them to finally get it out of their system. Let them have their chip
I mean, Otani
because they
finally
were
has
gonna
a
get
ring
it.
now.
They're gonna eventually get it anyway,
They're
and
gonna,
let Otani,
yeah. I mean, the
hit a historic
Dodgers.
year with his hitting, and then he first year on the Dodgers to first. Yeah, it was his first year on the Dodgers, right?
No, second.
Oh, was his
Wait.
second?
No,
What?
it's
No, it was his
not.
first. It was his first. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it was his first.
You know what I mean? He goes and gets a ring on his first year. To show the Angels, like, dude, you needed to get some people. What are you
It
doing?
makes me feel bad for Mike Trout, one of the greatest of all
I
time. He's not.
know. He's just like Dan Marino, one of the best to ever do it without a ring.
I mean,
Like,
Mike Trout
what
is
if? What,
also Trout is also on the cusp of 500 career home runs, but he keeps getting injured.
yeah, and it's like, what would where would you put Mike Trout if he did get a ring or two? If he got two, he'd be way up there. But if he got one, you know what I mean?
One of the
Would
greatest of
he
all
be much
time.
higher in everybody else's lists?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, he's definitely on like
I should
everyone's
I should
Mount
say leading
Rushmore.
his team. You know what I mean? Leading his team um
It's
to a
also
ring, just kind of like Harper did,
it's
almost.
also their GM. Like their GM doesn't want to spend money on their team, and they just
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. I feel bad. That's why like I'm
It.
scared that
Yeah.
like if Trout were to leave, he would definitely go to the Phillies. I feel like because he's a Eagles
Yeah.
fan.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome to get him that ring finally.
No
He can finally
shit. I
get a ring
mean,
since 2008 or
I don't
2009 or
think
whatever.
that's one of the concerns for the Phillies too. Is that Harper still doesn't have a ring, and Harper's time.
Correct.
I'm not sure how when his contract
I
ends.
think he has 4 more years, if I'm not
Well, plus
mistaken,
he's
after
getting a
this
little
year.
older too. I mean,
He is
Schwarber
4 or 5. I did the we did. I think either we did the math or we other people did the math. He's got like 4 or 5 still.
Plus, Schwarber is a free agent after this season, so the Phillies have to. I mean, I think the Phillies are going to re-sign him, but
Yeah, they're gonna definitely re-sign him.
I
However,
it would be
I
so fucking fun if he
this
went to the
is
Mets.
he's having a Daniel Jones performance is what I should say. He's having a Daniel Jones performance. He did kind of shit the year before. He like the year before his contract is up. His final year in his rookie or whatever contract that's lower. He does amazing. He goes to the playoffs, Daniel
Mhm.
Jones, I'm saying at least, makes it to the playoffs, so like the first time since Manning. Everyone was like, "Holy crap, this team actually is decent." We still lost first round, but we did something finally. He gets the bag.
Mhm.
Next
That's
season they have
definitely,
like
and
3 or
then
4 wins,
yeah,
and that's it. And
fucking
then
what's his
everybody's like, we just got sandbagged by this loser that is now like a third string quarterback somewhere, making $40 million a year.
There's been multiple people in the Mets that have like signed in Brandon. Like that's the thing with Alonso, right? Pete Alonso. So he was a free agent at the end of this last year. Before the 2024 season, the Mets offered him like 6 years, 100 something plus million,
Yeah,
and he said no. So he was kind of gambling on himself to do what Schwarber is doing now, is to have a fucking monster
yeah,
year, so he gets more money. He didn't do all that great last year. We're lucky enough to still have him now on the Mets. But Schwarber is for sure getting a bag. I mean, he's a little older there. He's
Oh,
like in
100%.
little late
And
30s.
isn't he 36?
No, he's
No,
not
no,
that.
no, he's
He's
not
like
36.
35-ish or something like that.
Oh, that's 1 year. How old is Kyle Schwarber?
He's
He's
32.
32.
He's
He's
got
32. Okay, he's a little younger. But, Kyle Schwarber's looking at, Ohtani, Harper, Turner. They're getting 7-year contracts.
There's
7
no
years, he'll be
way.
39. And
Well,
that's like a
Harper got
perfect
his
spot to
contract when he
retire.
was younger.
Correct. But he's seeing, Trey Turner got another one with us. Ohtani got a 10-year one that he's going to be 40 when he's done there. He can go somewhere else and get, a 6-7 year contract and, get top dollar. I personally, if we were smart, that we've been saying, get rid of him. He is just a, regular season merchant, and then he kind of just simmers out in the playoffs.
Castellanos?
Castellanos is his own problem, and I hate him. But anyway.
I think I'm calling it now. Mark, call me. I think he's going to get a 5-year, $105 million extension.
Schwarber?
Yeah.
By the Phillies?
Yeah.
Or do you think he's going to go elsewhere and get that bag and get, 30
Realistically,
plus
I feel like because you also have to remember Phillies also have a lot of other it's JT Realmuto's last season, but he's been quoted saying that he'll take a pay cut to stay with the Phillies because he wants to be with the Phillies.
Good. I love Realmuto. I think he's always like a top 3 catcher. He just shits the bucket a couple games and his stock drops. But his from catch to throw is so quick. Him and I forget the other one dude. He plays on the color I think is red. That's all I know. I don't know what the actual team is, but he's quick as shit. That flip is like point something seconds.
You talking about Will Smith?
No, I don't know it. I don't know the name of him, but there's only a
Um,
couple people that would rank above Realmuto.
I mean,
Not even a handful.
Defensively, yeah. I mean, offensively, he's been okay. But
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. His defense, that's my main thing on him. His offense is just shaky, and I get that, but it's also, I feel like with a catcher, I would rather have a defensive phenomenon than, a offensive phenom, and then he kind of sucks at catching.
Yeah,
because that's what we have Schwarber for. He's just good at hitting, and
Schwarber reminds me of a lot of Ryan Howard. He reminds me a lot of him because he can have like a fucking mediocre batting average of 250, but have like 40 plus tanks.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like all or nothing for Schwarber, which sucks. But Harper was like that a couple years ago, especially the World Series run. I felt like he was very all or nothing. Which I still say to this day, I called it. We're sitting there, and he goes up to bat. It was game 7 against whoever.
The Padres.
Yep, I was like, it was awesome. You get chills in the back of your spine when I talk about it. I'm like, he's walking up. We were just complaining. He makes all this money. He's like 1 for 4 or some shit like that. I forget.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he walks up, and I'm like, if he's gonna earn his money, he's gonna do it right here. And he smacks that shit right out. I'm like, I'm going crazy.
I remember watching
I'm like,
that vividly.
I'm crazy, and he hits it, and they move on to the World Series. I sitting there fucking calling it.
I remember that so vividly because I remember my mom's reaction was fucking like ecstatic.
Oh
it
yeah.
Was so,
it was.
I was fucking.
Yeah.
I was I was like stunned.
Yeah. Even if you weren't a Phillies fan, that was
I was fucking goosebumps.
The big name that you paid all this money came through. When he needed to come through, and he did it in an astonishing way.
I'm fucking hoping Juan Soto does for the Mets.
Yeah.
He's been doing pretty solid. He has.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Yes.
I mean, shit. But
most people in their first time with their team and don't do extraordinarily well, but he has 30 plus home runs, so he's doing pretty solid for himself.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, no, he has 30 home runs, like a kind of like I don't want to say like Schwarber. Schwarber is bad, but like he has like a 230-ish batting average with 30 tanks. I mean, obviously his season with the Yankees was way better, but.
Yeah, but he was so comfortable up there. over there. I should
I'm
say.
still like that's what I'm saying. Like I think as much as I mean I hate the Phillies, you know that, but I realistically can't see Schwarber leaving the Phillies. I think that's a perfect fit for them. I mean, it'd be fucking hilarious if he went to the Mets. I mean, the Mets could pay for his contract.
Yeah, but I don't see the Mets picking him up because who did you have as DH?
We have what Brett Beatty sometimes who plays Ronnie.
No.
We have a lot of youngsters on our bench. I know that.
Okay.
We
See,
could
he's a
hypothetically
solid DH. Yeah.
we could use him, but like it's not. We need bullpen. We need rotate starting
Correct,
pitching.
and that's why, and I think the Mets went young, not old, and that's why I don't think they would pick him up. I mean, if the price is right, but after this season, their
Yeah,
price
he's
is not going
getting
to
at
be right.
least 100 million.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, The nice part is there's no salary cap, which that
Yet,
saves a lot of money. You're not. I shouldn't say saves a lot of money, but you know what I mean. That
did
saves a
you
lot of
see
headaches
Harper's
because you
reaction to
can
that?
what?
So I think this was like a month ago or so. For some reason, Rob Manfred, the commissioner, was visiting each team, and he was at the Phillies locker room, and he mentioned something about like, oh, how he is interested with introducing a salary cap for the MLB, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
Harper's like, get that shit out of my clubhouse. He literally went to his face and said, I mean, because like then you have people like Harbor who are making more than 100 million, getting fucked a little bit
Yeah.
with the salary cap. I
Correct.
mean,
And
like, yeah,
the thing is, if you impose a salary cap, I feel like contract prices are gonna drop. They're
cause
gonna
yeah,
they're gonna drop like a rock because you're not gonna be able to pay your star player 70 million a year if you want to have what what is it? 10 other people out on the field, right? No, 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 not. No, there are 9. 8 other people out on the field. You know,
mm-hmm.
I, I, you can't you can't pay somebody 70 million a year or 60 million a year and have I should say decent players, decent 8 other players out on the field and have a decent bullpen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or even mediocre. You can't. You have one player and that's it. So I feel like it's everybody. I feel like it's going to come down to like NFL contracts a little bit. For or they're getting a little bit longer now because they're kind of following the MLB a
yeah,
little bit. But
yeah.
they're like, I mean, around 30 million, 40 million.
I mean, it's a fucking crazy statistic that you
So
have like someone like Juan Soto making more money than Patrick Mahomes and LeBron James and all those other fucking big names. But like that, it's just
yeah,
fucking
exactly. And that's why it's like if they didn't have a salary cap though, you would see the problem is those type of teams, or I should say those type of leagues, if they didn't have a salary cap, you would see some group of friends in the NBA that are all superstars just join up together by a rich owner and go win 6 chips straight.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fucking like the Dodgers against like the fucking White Sox or the Athletics.
Exactly, exactly. You're gonna wipe the floor with every single year until somebody decides to leave. You know what I mean? And probably they're not gonna decide to. They're gonna be like, "This is great. I have 6 rings now." You know.
Yeah, I mean the Dodgers are just a
That's right.
fucking World Series winning machine. It's fucking annoying. That's why like that's why you'll find like only people who will cheer for Dodgers fans are Dodgers fans. Like if it's in a World
Yeah.
Series,
That's
like
it.
that's why last year's fucking World Series was unbearable for me. Even though it was like the two most like
It's like
biggest
there's so
team.
many Yankee. Really, it's just the same way for the Yankees. The only people that cheer for the Yankees are Yankees fans.
I mean, my mom's second favorite team is the Yankees, but she's primarily the Phillies fan, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but like I don't know if you've noticed, but since the Yankees have lost the World Series, the Yankees have been absolute fucking dog shit.
Did you? Yeah, I did notice that. Like
I
people.
mean,
All right. Yeah,
I can't
I saw
complain.
that.
I'm happy because
Isn't
fuck the
is it
Yankees.
Colpe? That's the rookie on their team.
Volpe, Anthony
Colpe.
Volpe.
Volpe. He has 21 errors or
Yeah,
something. That's like he is
he's
like the NL, the highest in the NL.
their
National League for
entire
people that don't
fucking team.
understand
It's not
that.
even just him, but it's primarily him. But like him, Jazz
It's just
Chisholm,
bad
all
all
of them are
over
fucking
all over the
making.
place.
And they're a fucking wreck. Like both New York teams are fucking iffy. But like, I mean, as of recording this, Mets are on a 5-game winning streak. Now is the time to
There you
fucking
go.
get hot. Because we
Yeah, really.
fucking
Right now it's time to get hot. And I mean, the Phillies have been getting hot a little bit. I should say they've been very consistent
no, they
with
have
just
been,
doing
yeah.
well. And finally, between overtaking the Met, well, they overtook the Mets a while ago, but you know what I mean, to stay ahead for a while.
The Mets, I think they
kind
have
of-
one more game tomorrow with you guys. I think it's a 3-game.
I think so because Washington was Sunday, so there's probably a day, and then
Yeah, we're playing tomorrow.
uh,
Oh, we have
yeah.
Taiwan Walker starting. Hopefully that's
Hmm.
BP.
I don't know who we have starting. I don't feel like looking.
Yeah, it's Taiwan Walker versus the Mets rookie Nolan McLean. McLean, I think. His name
No,
is?
I don't know much about Walker.
He's a
Walker.
former Met, and he kind of shits the bed against the Mets all the time. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, great, fucking fantastic.
I mean, fucking, I love Jordan Romano. Fucking, that dude's a secret New York Mets player. It's funny because like Jordan Romano for you guys is like 2022 Edwin Diaz. When Edwin in 2022 when Edwin Diaz came in, I knew the fucking game was fucking chalked. And now
Yeah.
Edwin Diaz is arguably one of the best closers in baseball right now. And then you guys have fucking Jordan Romano, the fucking Philadelphia terrorist, fucking absolutely betting. He's definitely needs to be investigated for betting because he fucking shit the bed every time he's starting against any other team.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so bad. I would say I'm sorry, but like he literally helped the Mets win last night, so I'm not complaining.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't pay attention that close. That's why I'm like, kind of like, I'm not going to do fantasy because I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
I would help you genuinely. I help fucking Nico and David and all them. I would help you.
I'd look at your text and be like, oh, I'll get to it later and forget about it and then just never touch it again. And be like, oh, and then you text me again and I'll be like, oh, whoops. I missed last week.
When's football start again? It starts soon, don't it?
September 2nd.
Oh shit!
Thursday.
That's next.
No. Oh, I'm off. Fourth? Third, fourth? Hold on.
6,
It's
7?
next Thursday. So fourth.
Yeah, fourth. Damn.
First
dude,
game of the season. Eagles, Cowboys.
Ooh, that's a fun game.
First game. Yep, that's gonna be a fun
I'm
game. It's
surprised, dude.
Thursday night
September's
football.
already next week.
I fucking hate it. I hate it.
Really? I mean,
Because I'm a summer guy. I'm so excited for summer, and I'm like, I wish I would have done all of this stuff, and now it's too late. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy.
For me, summer ends when I come back from Camp Kesem. I mean, even though we have a couple more weeks left of summer left, like the moment I come home, I'm like, okay, because like realistically, the only big things that happen to me in the summer is the 2 camps I do. Other than that, like it's pretty nonchalant. Like I'm working and doing family shit.
Yeah, it just time flies. Time fucking flies.
I vividly remember June, like it was a few weeks ago. I feel like I remember the
I
4th of
remember
July
being like,
the 4th of
I
July
remember-
baseball game. Like that shit
Yep.
zoomed by.
yep. And I remember thinking back in June, like, holy crap, next week's 4th of July. What the hell?
Yeah, not and then I guarantee the
couple
rest
days
this
in
year.
September.
I think
Yeah.
the rest of this year is gonna zoom by. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I agree, and that's why I want to try to, I want to make a point because the nice thing is she now no longer works weekends. This is great.
Oh.
We're going to the Allentown Fair probably this weekend. I want to go to the Renaissance Fair so badly
Ooh,
this
I
year.
love the
So
Renaissance Fair.
badly. I'm
Dude,
so excited.
we
I'm
gotta
definitely
go. I'll
going.
go with y'all.
I'm going to the Eagles Broncos game this season. I still got to get tickets, but I have to. I cannot miss that game. I have to go to it.
My dad was talking about going to a Steelers and Eagles game
Mm,
if they play in Philly.
okay. Oh, do they?
I think I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. I just know. I remember way back when it was like this is the possible schedule or this is the likely schedule or whatever, and I saw Eagles Broncos. I was like, no way. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm there. I'm like, I told it was like literally like March. I was like, Lee, we're going to this game when it comes. I'm like, you got like 6 months, but we're going to it. I don't care. I'm like, whatever I got to pay, I'm going. I'm not missing out on that. I went to a Broncos Steelers game out in Pittsburgh. Crazy, I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I went to
a good couple of years ago. It was when the Broncos sucked. They had Teddy Bridgewater as the quarterback with like some random guys running back. I don't know. They weren't good. Steelers weren't very good either because it was like only a couple years post Big Ben, so it was like they had Najee Harris, I believe, still at the time, but like not they. Oh, Pickens. Pickens is who on the Cowboys now. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, they were kind of they're both mediocre teams. Steelers won, which is whatever.
W.
But yeah, that was the one time I was like, that was definitely really cool out there.
I'm gonna.
But now they're here, and I'm like, I'm going to it. I can't miss.
I think I'm gonna genuinely try to get into football this year. I say this every year, and I just can't. For me, it's like I think the same things that people complain about baseball, I complain about football. I think it's a little slower pace for my liking. That's why I think that's why baseball is doing well this year, is that they're making it more faster pace. Because baseball games used to be like 3+ hours long. Now they're like 2 hours and 10
it's
minutes.
Like you could. You remember, like if it was a late night game, you could be there till 2:00 in the morning. A couple of times.
Yeah. Like you'll get to this.
There.
The
It was like
starts,
2, 3 in the morning, still going on. It's the 12th or 14th inning.
Well, that's if that's extra innings, but yeah, like like first pitch is at 7:00. You'll probably be, depending where you live,
maybe out there by 4 or by 11. Sorry.
Yeah, like for me, no, I think for me, cause I think it's for me, it's the amount of like breaks they have, like how many like breaks between plays, like. Oh, they'll run a little bit and then they get tackled and then let the reset. They get tackled and then they're like for baseball.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's from my opinion.
I agree. You got to watch. I guess you got to watch the right games because certain games are very just blah.
Like I watch Super Bowls and I am somewhat invested in the Super Bowls because for multiple reasons. But yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know what you mean. But you want to call it there?
I think so. I mean, that one from being like I'm ready to end the episode at like 20 minutes of being an hour 21. So that's
there we go. Hey, make shit happen.
I like it. That is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, you guys know the drill. Make sure you guys subscribe, follow us on social media. That'll be in the link in the description. Troy, any closing thoughts to the people?
We appreciate you again. Show us love on all the socials. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything that we can do better, let us know.
Indubitably. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
See ya. Peace.